Hey everybody, I'm Justin.
And I'm Nick.
And we are Fantasy Football in the Zone. So now that Week 6 is all done and we had a couple of exciting games, the New Orleans versus the Patriot game was exciting, and also the one in overtime, the Cincinnati Bengals defeated the Bills. That was a close game as well in overtime. But we couldn't upload a video yesterday. We're sorry about that, but we're obviously going to upload the one today. Now let's get straight to the waiver wire targets you should aim for tomorrow. Let's start at the quarterback. Nick Foles had a big week, but do you think he's going to be the starter moving on for Philly to trust him?
I think you could have him in a 2-quarterback league as a second quarterback, and I don't think he's going to start over Vic when Vic returns.
Also, Thad Lewis had a big week, more points than Peyton Manning this week, but I don't really trust him going on because E.J. Manuel's the guy there. Do you disagree?
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I agree. E.J. Manuel is the guy, and I don't really think that Lewis has any value.
But if you're looking for a bye-week plug-in or a backup, I think you could look at Ryan Tannehill or Andy Dalton or a guy like Alex Smith, a guy like that. But now let's go to the running backs. Brandon Jacobs had a really big week. We haven't seen a
big rushing day from the Giants in a while.
All season. And he looked like the running back we've seen him be in 2007.
On their Super Bowl run.
So I think he could be a nice waiver wire pickup. And also they like him in the goal line, so he could get you a lot of touchdowns.
I think he could be a nice flex option or maybe a low end too. And also Zach Stacy can be a good player.
He's the starter for the Rams they announced. But another running back, I mean, if you need like somebody on a bye or somebody who got injured, Joseph Randle could be a nice guy for 2-3 weeks because DeMarco Murray got injured that game.
Yeah, he's likely to be the starter.
A good wide receiver you could look at is Keenan Allen. He's been having pretty nice weeks.
Rivers looking.
He's emerging as his #1 guy. And any other receivers?
No.
Terrence Williams is having Tony Romo's like him a lot. He's getting a lot of targets as well. I like him more than Miles Austin right now.
Yeah. And another wide receiver that you could target is Robert Woods. Stevie's injured, and he's been having decent weeks.
What about the receiver for the Packers, Boykin? Because James Jones is questionable for this week, and Randall Cobb, he took a hard shot to his knee, and he's expected to miss a few weeks.
I think he has value because outside of Jordy Nelson, he's their only healthy wide receiver.
Yeah, I agree.
Finley's tight end.
Tight end wise, are you worried about Jimmy Graham? I mean, you're obviously not going to drop him or nothing, but are you worried about him?
I think it was just this 1 week.
Yeah, because...
And maybe if teams... I would be scared if teams start to duplicate this, but I think he's Jimmy Graham.
Keep Talib been shut down this year, and he was going up against Jimmy Graham, and he was injured. He wasn't... I mean, he did have 6 targets, and he wasn't the full Jimmy Graham this week. I mean, the thing I'm more worried about is injury. I mean, if... I would look at maybe good tight end sleepers are Kyle Rudolph. He had a big week.
Jermaine Gresham, Tyler Eifert.
Yeah, those are nice bye-week plug-ins or injury. Yeah. Kickers, we don't really talk about kickers, but Mason Crosby, I think he's worth talking about. He's been having a lot of field goals are coming from Green Bay lately, and he's been top in fantasy points among the kickers.
One of the other top kickers, maybe the #2 kicker, is Matt Prater. Each week I have him on my team. He got me like over 10 points besides week 1 and this week, and he still got 8 points for a kicker.
I want to mention the guy from the tight ends from the Lions. He had 3 touchdowns, 3 catches, and 30-something yards. But I want to talk about that. Calvin Johnson's banged up, and I don't trust him
as consistent.
Week.
But
so I would just let him slide right past you. And
another fun fact about 5 of his 9 catches. 5 of his 9 catches are touchdowns.
Yeah, but I don't trust him. I'd rather somebody else. I think there's better moves on the waiver wire right now. That's about it for now. And leave a comment, subscribe, and
follow us on Twitter
at FfInTheZone. And thank you for watching.